shadow of this horrid monstrosity, the so-called star worm, I see his face. Dim, vile. I hear whispers. It sounds like streets. Sounds like 1,000 tiny nails being dragged across a chalkboard. If your chalkboard could scream in undignified resignation to the depths beyond knowledge, it moves me to silence. I'm a void, dissatisfied, empty. He asked me if I enjoyed myself. He asked me if I've had all my fun. He asked me if I'm done showing off. He asked me if I remember what I'm supposed to be doing. He asked me what my parents would think. He asked me if I forgot he owns me. He asked me if I forgot I'm a dog on a leash, one to be kicked if it gets out of line. He asked me if it was worth the risk. He asked me if there's anything left in this feeble, rotted skull of mine. Night after night, same seat, same plate of food in front of me, untouched. Same disheveled waitstaff, slightly annoyed. I look out the storefront glass and see that putrid form towering over everything, casting its shadow. Clearly, I've spent too much time in my revelry. I need to get back to work.
Hey everybody, welcome to SuperQuest Saga, the show where we here at the Dungeoncast sit around the table and play some Dungeons and Dragons. My name is Will Stark and I will be your electric dungeon master for this evening. Joining me as always,
Josh Freeland, playing Sebastian Crenshaw, half-orc paladin.
I'm your special guest Jake, playing Persephone Goldpetal, the Furbog Druid.
I'm Brian, and I'll be playing Carter Huddenberg. Welcome back, everyone.
Indeed.
Welcome.
So last time we played was a fucking long time ago.
Yes.
And
so long that we didn't dance.
We didn't do anything.
Okay,
start the show and then go.
But
everybody put your palm up like this, your right one.
All right.
And then like suck a Jello off it.
Yeah. I don't like it.
Yep.
Okay.
There we go. Now we can start the episode.
Go alcohol in it though, right?
So I believe last
was a Jello
episode,
shot.
I believe last episode was a pretty big information dump.
Yes.
You guys finally, all your hard work paid off. You got the 100,000 credits. There's a big party in your honor. Molly Dalla finally came through with all the information that she could get for you guys. Mostly it was information on Dr. Archimedes Zahn and on Denethor, son of Anadur. And so with all the information you guys received at the end of last episode, you guys out of character have talked to me, and in characters, imagine your characters talked about this, and you guys decided that you were going to try and follow after the steps of Zahn, according to the information that you guys got.
Yeah.
So,
Sir.
rather, you guys kind of had two choices here. It's either go straight to the planet Namulith and see what the fuck he was doing there, or go to Zovra first and see if there's any clues there before you head to Namulith. You guys have opted to go to the Cyber Federation colony of Zovra.
Okay.
So,
Looking for his cyber journal that he left back on his... It's not his home planet, right?
no.
But a planet.
But it's where
that
he
stole
recruited
from.
people, right?
Kind of, yeah. It's a place that he went to, and he hired people, and those people never came back.
So he stole them.
He stole them. He
I
stole
think
them.
they call that kidnapping.
I think they call it kidnapping.
Do they call
or
it kidnapping
abduction.
if it's in space?
Space napping?
So it's been 2 weeks since you guys left Starworm City. As a group, like I said, you guys decided to follow Dr. Zahn and head for the Cyber Federation colony city of Zovra. And then from there, depending on what you find, probably heading to Namulith. I guess we'll see what happens. So what have you guys been doing over those 2 weeks? I always like to start the session of like, well, what's happened since we've been away?
I've been making SuperQuest Saga intros.
No, I meant in character. In character, my friend, in character.
Okay. Well, yeah, that too. It's kind of both.
You're right, it is. Actually, I forgot about that.
Sorry, Freeland should go first.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we can break up the routine here. So Sebastian, he's focused. He's of course training every day, trying to keep physically in shape and on top of his game.
Okay.
He has been doing some research as much as he can on all the information he already asked for to find anything else. But he's also interested in what happened to Outlaws Horizon and Starworm City to see when the elves came in, what happened. Because we kind of took off at both times where We don't know what happened afterwards.
Maladala took out of town.
Yeah, and
you
we
guys
took off from both
soon.
spots and never really looked into what happened.
That's true, you didn't.
Sebastian's a little curious to see.
I didn't think
pretty much his whole thing is he wants to see what the elves have done, like what kind of damage they've left behind, what has transpired since.
Okay, so with Outlaws Horizon, that's really easy. I mean, it's in news everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, there was some damage and there were some deaths, but it wasn't like super extensive. It wasn't like a war zone or anything like that. Like they came in and I mean, the government quickly gave
deaths?
up. What? Yeah, there were civilian deaths for
That's
sure.
a big deal. That is a big deal, though.
Oh, that is a big deal.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, it wasn't like they razed the city.
Oh, true.
Like it's not
they
even
were just,
like
casualties.
like maybe one major building got accidentally damaged at one point in time. Like, and then there was a lot of highway damage.
Fucking Marty, the subpar pilot. He was like, "Oh no, I crashed my drop pod."
Yeah, pretty much. That's exactly what happened.
Damn it, Marty. Why do we keep giving this guy his Class A?
But there were still probably a few hundred deaths, and of course the Draconic Star Sovereignty and the city itself are calling it a catastrophe, a calamity, and a tragedy, which it is. All those things.
Yeah. Okay.
You can find a list of those who are either dead or missing. I mean, those.
And Sebastian wants to do that. He wants to start collecting information on.
He's got homies. How are Jake and Brian? Did they die?
Jake and Brian did not make the list.
Hey,
Okay.
They're cool.
hell yeah!
They are good.
They got
They're
that
good to
plot
go.
armor.
Nice.
That's hilarious.
Iron Legion survives. So the Sebastian wants to try to collect information.
Now you probably do find that there's probably a couple Iron Legion guys that went down
course,
defending
makes
people,
sense.
you know, because they were out there and they're not going to just give up. That's not the Iron Legion way. But yeah, so that's what happened there. Is there? Oh yeah, in Starworm City, so far no news of any happenings there yet.
So far we know the elves haven't done anything. Okay.
Right. Anything else? Was there anything else
other
you were
than
doing?
that, I think like I said, Sebastian's just chilling, training, working out. He started writing in a journal.
Okay. Cool.
And then he's it's almost like he's not praying per se, but he is focused and trying to clear his mind. And what he's doing is he's making sure he's cleaning his armor, his old armor too, because he still has his old armor that he keeps in his room.
Oh, he still gets the ancient stuff.
He's been
I love
shining up the ancient stuff, kind of keeping that.
Even though it's not actually ancient, it's actually in good shape. But
so he's keeping
awesome.
that.
In case God comes back.
In case God comes back, I'm ready.
So he seems very focused now. I think he's kind of found a purpose inside himself of what he's doing now.
That makes a lot of sense. I like that.
Dope.
Love it.
All right. What about you, Persephone?
I was going to be helping and training with Prim.
Okay.
And
I
seeing
forgot
if
you told me
maybe,
this. Yes. You wanted to try and help Prim
Control her shifts.
herself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I would definitely help, or I would ask the boys for help in that endeavor, because if she ever lost control on the ship, that pretty much
that could be bad
death
news
for everybody.
Yeah,
so,
it could. That's very, very much so.
Yeah.
Carter, for those scenes, Carter's on the ceiling with his gravity boots, and he's like in a squatting position with like a wooden stick if there's one in the ship, like probably from Percy's room.
You got a wooden stick.
And he's just saying, "Control, you must learn control," over and over again.
I swear
he's like
to God.
not helpful.
Yeah, okay, great. I imagine Watt would be monitoring all her vitals and whatnot as this is happening.
Yeah.
I think jumping into straight combat doesn't really make sense.
Yeah, no,
but
but
like maybe exercising and then maybe meditating, because like you're a druid and you can talk about your wild shape stuff.
Yeah.
All right, I can see that. She's definitely game. She's like, okay, like she'll accept whatever help she can get, and she'll try anything. Give me an insight check.
Ooh. Insight. First roll, that is a 12.
12 total.
12 total.
Okay, that's pretty good. I think it's pretty obvious that her biology reacts to when she's in danger, mostly.
Like a fight or flight
response.
flight.
Yeah, okay. And also that's why the emotion kind of runs into it. Like when you guys look like you were about to die, she freaked out and transformed into a demon monster.
Yes.
So you probably get under the impression that maybe some light combat might be able to get her to a point where maybe she could transform. So you can start some sparring exercises and see how that goes.
Sure.
All right, so that's for the last 2 weeks. You've kind of getting Primina. She's not a level 1 anything, but she might be one day.
Yeah. Okay.
She's barely a townsfolk.
Exactly.
Look at her.
Well, she's getting there.
Brian, or not sorry, Brian. Carter. Yes. Carter. What have you been doing for 2 weeks?
One and the same. No, they're Carter's definitely taking notes. He's not just sitting on the ceiling being a jackass. He is doing that, but he's also like doing the like self-serving thing of being like, I'm always watching Primina. I'm always got my ear open for when she's ready to like word vomit.
Okay,
like
gotcha.
She does sometimes.
Yeah. Okay.
And so if I get invited to that, I'll definitely stick around, and I'll try to contribute to some degree, which is to say I'm taking a record of these things,
right,
and a catalog. I'm guessing my research on elithids is like pretty much dried up at this point. It's in terms of what Carter's resources are. So he's focusing his efforts towards the future. He's probably making sure that his what do you call it when you go planet side? Like your not a boarding crew, but like what do they call it? Like a landing party?
Yeah.
Okay.
Something like that. Yeah. He's making sure everybody's ready for the trip to planet side.
Okay, cool.
He's like doing research about what they're going to find in the next place they're going.
Okay, I think that's smart.
Yeah.
And also makes it all the information I'm about to dump on you very pertinent.
Yeah, I'm carving a path much like an iceberg carves a canyon.
But
this is a web of information.
All right, sounds good.
Jesus.
Okay. So, the Brunhilde ends up being stationed in the middle of interstellar space because Zovra is within Cyber Federation borders, and so Victoria and the Brunhilde cannot make the trip.
Oh.
Because they'll be arrested.
Yeah.
Dope.
Makes sense.
Prim has also opted to stay behind due to her own wanted status. I don't think anyone in the world could convince Sebastian to stay behind, so I'm pretty sure he's coming with you guys. So because of this, you guys have been given the keys to an auxiliary vessel named the Halberd.
Halberd?
The Halberd is a fighter jet it's 3-seated, and it has a very aerodynamic and sleek build.
Oh, Carter's got
I'll
the
let
whip.
I'll let you guys decide what it looks like.
Okay.
Okay.
It looks like an R-wing, but with more seats.
Okay, cool.
Almost like the Marvel ship that they use. The
Quinjet?
Guardians of the Guardians of the Galaxy.
yeah.
Oh, the Milano.
The Milano,
That's
yeah.
what
That kind, but more R-wing. What do you guys think? That's what I immediately.
Again,
I just
it's
jumped
3-seated. It's 3-seated.
It's
so
definitely
it's
a 3-seater.
Yeah.
What do you guys think it looks like? That's what I immediately pictured, and I just said it out loud. But
I go with the R-Ring.
I think that's dope.
from Star Fox, is everybody aware of Star Fox?
Yeah,
64.
yeah.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
That R-wing.
So that's what it looks like.
Ooh, that's
Anyways,
dope.
it's designed.
bigger one.
It is designed to have one pilot and then a gunner on each wing.
Nice.
So
Gunner.
It's a
Gunner.
It's a fat R-wing. I'm definitely the main pilot, right?
Of course,
I would
yes.
imagine.
That's been my jam for so long.
That's-
like,
it's all you've been
let
waiting
me find
for
a
this whole
ship.
fucking
Damn
time,
it,
yeah.
I want to fly in space.
So a quick
Space.
So a quick briefing on the destination, since Carter did his research, and I was going to tell you guys anyways.
Hey.
Zovra is a resource gathering colony city that floats in the upper stratosphere of a blue gas giant called Valkyr 4. Now, Valkyr is a bit of an odd gas giant because it's composed mostly of ozone and oxygen with bits of nitrogen and hydrogen. The air at the city's level is breathable, but below the city churns a broiling blue gaseous sea. Now, above the city, gray and white clouds rain water ceaselessly. It never stops raining here, and constant lightning storms.
Like Seattle.
Sure. Zovra was founded by dwarven explorers interested in the magically infused elements found in the endless ozone sea. The unusual properties of the planet are attributed to a powerful primal spirit of air and water that dwells at the planet's core.
Nice.
The city is primarily inhabited by subnautical miners who drive into the ozone sea to collect rare gases and chemicals used by scientists and alchemists alike. So, you guys find yourselves descending through the cloudy atmosphere of Valkyr 4. Thick clouds block your view, and periodically flashes of lightning not blind you guys, but flash.
Where are the wipers? Oh my god.
Followed by thunder.
You want to drive this thing?
Okay, here's the AC. It like spins someone's chair. Nope, that wasn't it.
Followed by thunder that kind of like rattles the halberd.
You put the hazards on.
I thought you'd like this sort of thing. Nature, right? Lots of nature out there.
Once the halberd breaks through the cloud line, you guys see a dark world of falling rain. Below you guys can see the glittering lights of a city that is floating on a 6-pointed star-shaped platform. Below the city is an endless roiling dark blue cloud. Ooh. As the halberd comes into the dock, you guys see a pair of enormous flying submarine-looking ships, adorned with dozens of giant lightning rods on their hull. Each of these ships flies over the edge of the city and then dives down into the ozone.
That's dope.
You guys eventually come to dock in a small shipyard on the outskirts of the city. So close to the edge, in fact, that when you guys get out into the rainy area, you guys can see the edge of the entire city about 50 meters away.
Oh, shit.
A white-bearded dwarf in a heavy raincoat starts approaching you guys. And it's difficult to see his features because it's pretty dark here, as it is all the time. But you hear a voice call out, "Oi, that'll be 500 credits for 3 days."
Hold up. Let's out of character. Let's back up. Let's get into the scene, right?
So Customs dude just walked up to us.
Customs wants us to pay 500 credits to Doc.
For 3 days.
For 3 days.
Yep.
You know what? Never mind. just leave.
Oh, I forgot my wallet in my other spaceship. Hold on.
In my other spaceship.
Is that something that is cool?
Yeah, would Victoria have...
I'm immediately inside checking this guy to see if that's a fair price.
Yeah, sure. I guess give me an instant check.
Would Victoria have like
Give us a rundown.
forewarned us basically? Yeah. Like, hey,
well, yeah.
When you guys go, you guys are gonna have to pay to land.
I think
and do all that
I think
shit.
she wouldn't have, because I think in her mind, like, of course you're gonna have to pay to dock.
Yeah, but
she
we
figures
don't
you
know.
guys
We
are
don't
from fucking
know,
1,000
though.
We're
million years
space
ago.
idiots.
Yeah. So go ahead.
Anyway, I got a 19 natural 19.
Yeah, I mean, he sounds like that's what he expects. It sounds like he's asked this question 100 times today.
Okay.
Guess what? You guys have money now. You have to pay for things now.
We have a lot of money.
We have a lot.
You have a
of
lot
We
of
have a shit
fucking
ton of
money.
money.
You guys each have like 30 grand.
Oh, I wrote that shit.
Oh, my gosh.
I was looking at my old money count. It was like 700s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was like,
why is he so
that's almost all
concerned?
my damn money. And Carter doesn't like to spend money.
No, we all have 23,000.
Yeah, that's it.
we're
That's the
good.
number.
Okay, so
Sebastian
what's
will
up?
walk up to him and do the transaction.
Okay,
We'll
cool.
just brace
Yeah,
your jack.
he brace your
No
jack.
problem. Like he's
No
not even
problem.
questioning it.
Cool.
So it doesn't seem out of the ordinary. I don't want to draw attention to it.
Okay.
So.
Yeah,
I
I
like that.
definitely
We're like-
fluttered with hesitation. I was like,
Sebastian's just
so
like, whatever,
do
I
you
got
guys want to split? Oh, he's going. Thank goodness.
Can I get a perception check from all three of you?
Yeah, sure. That's what I do. I roll dice.
Perceptions.
14 for Sebastian.
Nice.
Another damn 12.
A 6.
Okay. So Sebastian, since you do the transaction, and you do a really good job at just being nonchalant about it, and at first he seems...
You paid for something like a normal person.
Yeah, you
Good
paid for like a
job.
normal person. Good job. He seems like he hasn't even like taken in your guys' appearances yet, but as you guys walk past and in towards the city, you do notice he kind of gives you like a kind of quizzical look, like obviously a human, a singer, Furbolg, and something he's never seen before. He's just like, who are these people?
Something inside of me.
You definitely see a quizzical look.
Something inside me is just making me say, walk into a bar. I don't know why. You said, like, I
Instead
don't,
of
I don't
human,
know.
a singer. And
all
gotcha,
walking into the bar.
I don't want to say it, but something made me say it.
So I take it you guys
It's out
walk
there now.
outside the shipyard and out into
So
the city,
like,
right?
let's
course.
get something straight because I'm having trouble visualizing me walking in my street clothes. Do I got like a big? Am I ready for this terrain? I got a big like parka on.
Oh, you guys probably should come
have,
prepared,
like, a
and I imagine you
raincoat,
would
pretty
come
much.
prepared. So
Yeah,
what do you
it's-
guys look like?
I
Because
think
it's pouring.
I think we should be. Well, do you guys have an idea? I have an idea.
I don't have an idea.
I have sort of an idea.
Hit me with your idea first.
Parkas, big like light blue parkas, really nice looking, like from Dragon Ball Super, how they're wearing those sweet jackets in the new Brawley movie.
I
Anyway,
haven't seen it, so I don't know.
it's just like a full parka. We got hoods on, but you can probably still see our faces. But basically, it just goes down to like the mid shin and all the way down to the wrist, obviously, with like, you know, you can like pull the loose ends tight to like be safe from the rain. Probably got gloves on, that sort of thing.
Okay. Yeah, parkas. I think that looks good.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
All right, so everyone's parked out. You guys are walking out of the shipyard. I guess I should have given you this information earlier, but the dossier that Maladala gave you guys specified that Archimedes Zahn, when he came to Zovra, he hired these 3 individuals out of a bar called the Obsidian Dragoon.
Okay.
So you guys do
Oh, we did
have
get that info,
Yeah, you
that's
do
right.
have an in-city destination.
Yeah, that's probably going to be our first lead, a public place that you, like we probably won't raise too many questions if
Right.
just walking in there for drinks. Right?
Okay. Well, when you guys walk out of the shipyard area and onto the street, there are essentially automated taxis that drive by. They just need to be held down.
Yeah, I think Carter picks up on that pretty quick, especially if he probably walks up and sees somebody else like hail one and get into it. I'll just imitate whatever that is. Is it like New Yorker style? Like put your hand up?
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So you do that, and like a blue and white painted vehicle drives up, and not why I say drives. These are hover vehicles.
Sure.
So it hovers up, and the door opens, kind of like the back, like a trunk in a car.
Yeah.
And
cool.
there is room for the three of you guys in the back seat.
Nice.
Let's do it.
All right, I pile in.
So you guys get in, and there is a metal grate separating the front seats and the back seats, and sitting up front driving is android that's kind of like built into the car itself.
Oh, that's
but
nice.
It's got like this humanoid torso from like the waist up, and it turns in like, greetings, where can I take you guys today?
It's the fucking thing from Star Tours that used to sit up front. They don't have it anymore.
Yeah.
It just like rotates on his torso.
Exactly.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. Take us to the Obsidian Dragon, please.
Obsidian Dragoon.
Sorry. what she said.
Yeah, he's wrong. Yeah.
I'll take you to the Obsidian Dragoon. And then he turns and the car starts floating down the street. So you guys zip down the highway and through the streets of Zovra. It doesn't take you too long before you guys are dropped off in front of a bar on a street kind of full of bars, a downtown area, if you will. The android says that'll be 100 credits.
Pick up the tab, would you, Percy? And I get out the car.
Yeah, I was already gonna do it.
Yeah, good.
All right,
Scan.
Make sure you guys are subtracting this.
Scan anything.
Okay, so yeah, taxi dips off, and you guys find yourself in front of kind of a. For Zovra, I feel like this has a real like 1920s-ish kind of modern vibe, like a mix between the 1920s and like space, if you will.
It's the neon 1920s.
There we go.
Yeah.
And you guys just see in big, bold neon blue letters the Obsidian Dragoon.
Hell yeah.
Sweet. I thought it would be colored a little more darkly, considering the name. Shall we?
We shall.
What's
Proceed.
everybody having to drink
You guys enter the tavern?
as we enter the
Okay,
tavern?
so you guys enter the tavern. The Obsidian Dragoon is a tavern that has a very sleek and modern aesthetic, but it still has kind of a warm, cozy feel. We're looking at dark wood flooring, leather chairs around dark wooden tables. A large bonfire in the center of the bar burns. It's kind of like this big hearth burning. On the wall opposite of the bar hangs this black, heavy armored spacesuit with a dragon-shaped helm and mechanical wings that have like jet boosters on the bottom.
Oh, man.
And you can tell it's an old Draconic Star sovereignty military piece. I want it. It's just
Yeah, we should
hangs
steal it from
on the
Sebastian.
wall.
Get me
Oh
a
my
jet.
god.
We all want one.
Oh my god. Behind the bar, you guys see an old. Behind the bar, you guys see an old grizzled blue dragonborn. He's in a worn kind of apron, and he's cleaning glasses. There's a dozen or so dwarves and gnomes drinking and quietly discussing at the various tables. When you enter, the barkeeper, he sees you guys, and he looks like this grouchy old guy, and he kind of gives you guys like a squint, and then he says something into the kitchen, and a redheaded human woman comes out, and she's obviously a waitress, and she walks up to you guys, and she goes, "Hi, my name is Ren. I'll be your waitress today. Would you guys have a seat?"
Would be lovely. I'll sit down.
Okay. Yeah, she takes you to a table and sits you down. She goes, "Oh, what can I get you started with?"
I'll kind of just point to Sebastian. Just motion my hand
What's
out.
your top shelf whiskey?
God, you're gonna make me make shit up right now.
well,
Space
you
liquor?
got the-
Space liquor.
If you don't know
Why
by
don't I have a
now-
list of space liquor?
You know we're drunk, so
Well, actually,
forgot you
he's going to ask for goblin whiskey because they found that in the Dreadnought.
They
and
did, yeah.
And he's going to ask for goblin whiskey.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Do you have the goblin whiskey?
Yeah. Wait.
Wait a minute.
It's a scroll.
It's a scroll. She goes, "Yeah, we have some vintage gobbledygook. I'll get it to you."
Fantastic.
Yeah. And she'll get that, but first she needs to take your guys' order.
There's like a gummy layer on the bottom. That's like the worm in the space tequila. We have
You're not
space,
supposed to ingest that.
We have space tequila. The brand is space tequila. There are Jaeger bombs.
Yes, we've established this.
Gobbledygook.
There's gobbledygook. We'll keep a running list.
What's the house special? Are you known for anything? Is there like a drink called the Dragoon? And
we're known for something, but I'd rather not repeat the name of it.
Is it a bad word?
It's just something I don't want to talk about. I can get you the house special though.
It just sounds ominous. Concerning. Sure, is it gonna poison me?
I'll take. It's only for our most stout and hearty of drinkers.
I'm both of those things, so yeah, let's do this.
She has 1 Dragon Periods ale.
Oh no! Gross! Gross! Phil,
I told you it was foul.
You can. Okay, out of character, Will. You can write whatever you want. Now let's get back. No, that's it. Let's just get back to the game.
That is
an
Easter egg for certain people, certain fans of certain things.
Damn it, man. Damn it.
Continue.
I'll have the Dragon's Period.
I'm so upset.
Oh my god.
Okay, so yeah,
whatever strong thing you got, I don't care.
And the gobbledygook. You guys order gross drinks. What the fuck?
You made a gross drink for your fantasy game. Well,
she takes your guys' order. She leaves. She comes back and she has a. Did you want the whole bottle or just like a shot?
We get bottle service.
Give me a double.
All right, she gives you a double, and it's weird because it's green whiskey, but there you go. You guys have this really frothy and gross-looking like ale, and it's got like a weird like. It's almost like someone dropped an egg into it. It just looks bizarre.
It has like a film on the top.
It's got a film on top, yeah.
I don't know if I want to drink this.
Coward.
Is it like a
Constitution check?
Okay.
Is it like a rule for beverages that like the grosser they look, like the better they taste?
Saving throw, yeah, sure.
19.
You're good. Not bad. You take it like a champion.
I guess. And I'll
Constitution save.
Jeez.
Percy.
However it tastes to Carter, I hold my face in a pleasurable manner until
that would be
Percy
a 10.
takes her drink.
A 10. That's not good enough. Yeah, it's foul. It's really, really foul. Like you don't vomit. You do vomit, but just it's in your mouth, and then you swallow it. And quite frankly, that was more pleasant the second time than it was the first time.
Because you diluted it with your stomachs, your acids.
But
it's better the second time.
You're probably not going to feel good for the rest of the day. So yeah. Anything else I can get you guys?
Some water.
A water.
Okay.
Water for this one. Mouthwash.
You're not the first.
Maybe.
And a Sprite.
Sweetheart, could you give me something to sip on?
What does that mean? What do you want?
Oh, something on ice.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, thank you.
She'll get you a regular whiskey.
Sure.
On ice.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Okay, so
Regular
you
whiskey.
guys end up being left alone after this point, unless you call for help. What do you guys do?
So can you remind me of the surrounding people? I heard there was like a group of
dwarves and gnomes all at the various tables. They seem to mostly, almost exclusively, be dressed in kind of just blue-collar work uniforms. They seem to be miners that work here. Most of the population...
This is a bar, Will. Does everybody have to be 21 and over? Sorry, bad joke.
You know what I mean? But they're like all subnautical miners that go out there on the submarines. So, yeah.
Who's closest to the table? The group of dwarves?
Yeah, sure.
I'll call over to them. Male, female, hard to tell. Dwarves.
All male this time.
Yeah, would you boys fancy a drink on me?
Charisma check.
All right.
They all look at you suspiciously.
Yeah, because it is suspicious. I like.
And they live in a really fucked up society where everyone's underneath dwarves. So
14.
Pretty good. They look at you suspiciously, and then they'll slowly nod their heads. We could always use another drink.
And I could use some information if you don't mind. Nothing intrusive. Just want to get the lay of the land a little bit.
How can we help you?
Why don't you come over here and have a sit down?
No, I think we're good where we're at.
All right. How about I come sit with you?
You could stand.
That's fine. I'll go.
What's your question?
I'll go over there and stand. I just want to know, what do you gentlemen do for a living? You look like you're a strong-armed sort. Hardy
They
bunch.
look at you. They're like, "Who the fuck is this guy? What do you mean? Where do we work?" So they're like, "We work on the submarines."
All right.
You know where you are, right? This is Zovra. That's what pretty much everyone here does.
You all work on. Well, she's a barkeep,
I said pretty much.
All right, that's fair. That's fair. How do you guys like it? What's your gig? What's your day like? Who's your boss?
This is pretty. Give me another charisma check. I'm like, what?
Why is this man talking? I'm like, what is he doing? This is not what we came here to do. Is learn about dwarves.
Yeah, 20 something.
Okay. I'm gonna look up a dwarven name.
Hey.
We work for the Arden company. Mostly jar and ozone.
Okay, so I guess it's time for you to tell me what I researched because I don't know.
Okay, what are you looking for? What are you looking for?
I'm looking for a lead because if
a lead,
he would come here to get people like mining workers and stuff like that.
Okay,
so he would come to the bar.
150 years ago,
a long time ago.
Dr. Zahn came to this city and he came to this bar and he put out a job posting, and he specifically was looking for a very specific races of people, and he got those people and he got them off this world and they never came back.
Okay,
he took them to Namolith,
and we know those people.
Yeah,
so,
So he came here to post a job listing.
Sorry, I guess I'm reading too much into the scene and trying to like build my way up to the information, which is like asking about, has anything like what you just described to me happened recently? Have you ever heard of any? But these dwarves, they're old, right? Dwarves live like 300.
Yeah, sure.
So I want to ask them, do you know of anybody that ever got picked up and taken to Namolith?
Okay. Is that what you say? What do you say?
So basically we'll move through, Carter will move through the small talk to gain a little bit of trust and use the charisma and all that. And he'll say, so look, I'm looking for a missing persons of a sort, basically digging up old cold case here. But do you know of any instances of people, maybe unhappy with their current job at the mine long time ago, picking up a poster right here in this here tavern, bar, what do you call it, and heading off to Namolith, never to return, never to come back?
Okay. Since you succeeded at your other charisma checks, give me another one, but with advantage.
Advantage is fun, because that's a 4.
Ooh, funny.
But that is a 6 plus 7.
Okay, that's 13, and you did well in the other ones. They all look at you, and you don't think anyone's lying to you, and they're like, nope, ain't nobody I know done that.
Interesting. So nobody's coming around here commissioning people for other jobs, that sort of thing? Is it pretty much just the mine? Is that like exclusively?
One of the dwarves with a big black beard points over at the far wall, and he's like, well, there's a job posting screen over there. You might want to look at that. And you look over, and there is like a computer screen, like a touch screen, where it looks like there's like job postings.
Oh, so that's what.
Let's hack it.
It's just like a thing on the wall.
It's just a thing on the wall. Yeah.
Carter has proficiency in use computer.
Yes, you do.
So I'm gonna go use that shit.
Okay, cool. So it's like a touch screen. It's almost like an internet posting thread. You can just see jobs, and you can go back.
Is there a search
and you go
function?
back, and there's a search function. Yeah, there's a search function. Anything? Do you use that?
Search Namolith.
Okay, nothing comes up.
Damn. Search.
What about Zahn?
Yeah, I'll search. Carter's probably over there by himself because
yeah.
I don't know if you guys remember the last time I was in a bar with you guys in episode 1, where I just started like bouncing around doing my own shit.
Yeah,
I'm basically on that shtick again.
No, I would have.
You just walk up behind me.
Yeah,
and
I feel like she would have seen you and be like, "Oh, you should look for Zahn."
Yeah, that was my next. I type in Zahn.
Was it?
Nothing comes up.
Okay. What do we recruit? I guess that would come up for everything.
That's a lot of things come up.
But what specifically was his thing? I want to search for like
tiefling, genasi, dragonborn needed.
That's right. He was looking because
okay, cool.
Because race. So I'll search by race. Yeah.
Okay. The only one that comes up is a genasi one, and it's something from a year and a half ago.
Okay.
And I think at this point you realize, you start scrolling back, and you're like, the log in this thing only goes back 2 years.
Yeah. Oh, they updated the OS, erased all the freaking saves. All right, let's.
Maybe the
guy behind the bar is old.
Yeah,
We'll
maybe the barkeep might remember.
I think we need to talk to old people. That seems like our best bet.
While these two are messing around with this, Sebastian's actually going to walk over to the armor on the wall and kind of observe it and look at it. And
Okay.
check it out. So
Give
he's
me,
just he's a fan of it. So
yeah,
he's like,
it looks
ooh,
good.
that looks pretty badass.
Go ahead and give me a history check if you want. New history.
New history. So I am proficient in new history.
Ooh, hell yeah.
That's like Incredibles 2, new math.
That's going to be a 20 total.
Holy shit! Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cool. You recognize it as special forces, a special forces military uniform, like for in combat. The Tronic Star Sovereignty has special squadrons called Dragoon squads, and each of them has like a specific name. Like there's the Emerald Dragoons, the Obsidian Dragoons, etc., etc. And so you're kind of connecting the dots. Oh, the Obsidian Dragoon, and then this armor. So obviously someone used to be ex-military and was legit, was like Navy SEALs level.
Are there Maroon Dragoons?
There are now.
Before you did that. How dare you?
So as Sebastian's looking at it, he's going to see if that the Dragonborn behind the bar is visible, trying to make eye contact with him.
Okay, yeah, sure. Okay. He's there. He's like clean glasses.
And Sebastian's just going to look at him. Man, this is impressive armor. Is this your armor or someone you know?
He looks at you, and you can tell he's suspicious of you three in general. And he's just like, "It was my father's."
It's impressive. Can I buy you a drink?
I own this place, so.
Well, I mean.
So yes, you can.
I find it impressive, and I'm sure Sebastian knows the history of these squads.
Yeah, sure.
I'm just impressed that your father served. I've heard stories, and this is the first time I've seen armor like this, and it's taken me back, and I just would love to share a drink with someone who's related to someone who served in that in those forces.
Give me a charisma check.
Okay.
You know what? Give me it with advantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're buttering up and talking about his dad.
And in the meantime, we were just like, "Hey guys."
Yeah, we're walking past the table, swiping the drink that the barmaid like left on the table as I walk up to the bar.
22.
Oh god, yeah, that's really good.
Ooh, yeah.
He looks at you for a moment, and then he puts down 2 glasses and pours some whiskey in each of them and passes you a shot.
He raises his glass to cheers.
And he says, to lost loved ones. And then
he kind of nods his head and like takes a shot with him.
So he didn't say anything for a moment. Do you say anything?
No, he just sits there and quiet.
So he looks at you after a moment, and he just kind of has this look of, it's not really like suspicion, but like he just gives you this very direct look, and he says, "Let me guess. You're here to ask me about a job posting made here in this bar about 150 years ago."
What the hell?
And for some reason, you think we've kept records that go back that far. Don't know why, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh,
is that what you're here for?
Oh no. This is bad.
What do you say?
How'd you know?
Can I do an insight check to see like to try to pick up on his tone if he seems
yeah, sure.
like
Give me an insight check.
like pissed off at the situation or just kind of like irritated.
Ooh,
You can re-roll that.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was dope though.
Insight. That's a 15 total.
He does not seem angry about it.
Okay.
I'll tell you that. He just seems
Sounds like exhausted.
Yeah.
exhausted,
Like,
maybe
really?
a little
Just kind of
bit.
fed
He's
up
just
with
like,
it.
He is just. You could tell he's coming to some realizations.
Yeah, any off-worlders
he's
that
like,
come in here asking about this.
Sebastian's like, "Oh, you've had a lot of questions for stuff like that."
Well, you'd be the third ones to ask me about that job in the
Okay.
last month. So I'm beginning to think that it's pretty valuable information.
Interesting. Well, you are correct. I have.
You are right.
Yeah, you are right. We have been sent here to we're interested if we can find some information. We just don't know where to look. We know that a job posting was posted here. Came in. While my 2 compadres over there are looking at stuff, I figured I'd enjoy a drink. So.
Well, I happen to have the information that you're most likely looking for.
Oh.
And I'm not too partial to giving it away for free.
Understandable.
So.
In the meantime, want to do a bit where we heckle the bartender?
Sure.
Barkeep,
Sure.
over here. I've got a question to ask you, sir. Come here.
I'm in the middle of a conversation, young man.
Oh, this barkeep is the same person.
Yeah.
That
Same,
oh,
yes.
then
Oh,
never
yeah.
mind. We
Yeah.
probably went over there to like
Yeah, we would have
go
probably
talk to him,
yeah.
and we're like, oh, okay, and
That's
then
why
like
I was
sat
like,
back
we
at the
probably
table.
like sashayed
Yeah, sure,
over
we
there
actually
like the
come
whole
up.
time. Like, hey guys.
Yeah.
I don't sashay anymore.
So it really comes down to how much are you willing
Very
to pay
true.
for this
That's
information?
very true. You used to be.
At this time, are you guys up there now?
Yeah, we're
Okay.
up there.
Yeah,
so
sure.
you've heard
You
that
basically,
conversation.
I feel like you guys walk up when you hear like, so how much are you willing to pay for this
Oh
information?
yeah, I guess I'll just been eavesdropping. That's fine.
How much is it? Word.
I thought you were just gonna end this. How much is it?
Word.
5,000 credits.
That's too much.
Is it?
It's steep. But I understand where you're coming from, but that is pretty steep.
2,500.
3,500.
2,700.
3,500.
Okay. Now, can I talk him down any further than that with my
You can
dice?
try. Yeah, go for it. I'll give you, we'll do like a contest. You can do your charisma or whatever is highest for you charisma-wise. And I'll just roll a flat. I'll give her +2 to, no, charisma. Give him a charisma. Okay.
All right.
I got a 19.
That's a nat 20. Oh my god. The gods.
Thank you,
So
gods.
like, okay, so he says 3,500 again, and then you just have this look in your eye like you're not gonna go up any higher, and even though you're about to say okay, right before you say okay, he's fine, I'll take 2,700.
All right, cool. I'll shell that out.
Oh, cool. Okay, finally got Carter.
Oh, and the drinks. Can you include the drinks I bought?
Give me charisma too. Oh, you natted. Yeah. Fine.
All right. So, and our tab. Excellent. Okay, because I planned on paying for the drinks actually.
Can you get before I give you guys information though? Like, what's going on here? Why is this information so important so suddenly?
Oh, my friend, the Dragonborn. I think if we tell you that,
Odor of the Obsidian Dragoon.
see, there's information you do want, and you have that now, which we have paid for. But there's information you don't want, and this might be that. But if you persist, I could tell you at the risk of your own safety.
Who were the other two parties that came and asked about this?
One was a human male, claiming to be an investigative journalist. The other was a more cloak and dagger looking individual. I didn't get a good look at his face, but he was hooded and robed.
Did he smell like pine?
He smelled like rain.
Smell like rain. Everything smells like rain.
Welcome to Zovra.
I can smell tomorrow's petrichor right now. Anyway, there's... Oh, man. So, maybe an elf? My suspicion out of character is that this is elf-driven, which should be obvious, I think.
I guess we'll see.
Ish.
Yeah.
Okay, you didn't happen to get a name of either of those two chaps, did you?
Nope, didn't ask.
Well, my name is Carter.
My name is Belisar. It's nice to meet you, Carter.
And I'd appreciate it very much if we kept that little bit of information between us.
That sounds like it's going to cost you an extra 500 credits.
500 it is.
Okay,
Ding.
yeah, take 500 credits.
What's your
Sweet.
Venmo?
Yeah, you guys exchange all the information. It's all
It's the bar's like tap to pay.
Yeah,
system.
there you go. It's exactly what it is. Yeah. Okay, so
man, 500s.
So, truth be told, this story I'm about to tell you is secondhand. This all happened before I was born. But when my father was young, he served in the Draconic Star Sovereignty, military, special forces, the Obsidian Dragoons. He points at the armor. When he retired, he decided to move away from the Draconic Star Sovereignty to get away from the politics. And so he took my mother and his brother and his wife, my uncle, and they came out all the way to here, bought some land, and they opened up this place. So after a while, the Obsidian Dragoon ended up doing pretty good business. Dwarves, they like to drink, what can I tell you? But my uncle, Sarum was his name. His ventures were not so successful. Him and his wife, they fell in hard times. They ended up relying on my father for work for years. So one day a gnomish man with red hair and a beard came in looking for workers. Day laborers for an excavation dig, from what I hear. What's more, he was looking to hire minority races as some sort of affirmative action. Well, my uncle ended up taking the job with a couple of other casteless individuals. From what I have been told, one was a tiefling drifter, and the other was a young Genasi woman looking to get off-world somehow, some way. Long story short, they never came back. My uncle, it was always assumed he'd just run out on his wife, and now I'm beginning to think maybe that's not the case.
150 years ago. So this guy's pretty old.
This guy's like 90.
that's about the end of the Dragonborn lifespan, right? Thank you, Dungeoncast.
But I would say you guys have started growing accustomed that like people live longer now. Not like extraordinarily longer, but maybe
the
technology
average lifespan
and
is up
stuff,
a little bit.
Exactly. We'll say humans are probably dying at 110 on average. Oldest humans are probably making
Makes
it to 150.
Okay.
Everything just gets kind of extended a bit.
Carter's like nutrition has been super good.
Yeah.
Since he's eating out of like a tube of like space oatmeal or whatever.
You have abs now. You didn't have them
Whoa.
before.
Weird. It's my good constitution kicking in.
But yeah, so he kind of just leaves it there.
I have abs because I trained so hard.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
It's all the sit-ups you do when you can't
In
sleep,
that
right?
that one day montage we did was super good. Yeah, and walking on the ceiling. Okay, so what do we do now?
Sebastian will raise up his cup again. And he's all, "I'm sorry for your family's loss," and takes another sip. So it's kind of like
he nods in appreciation.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, hopefully we can get to the bottom of what happened. Is the Tieflings family or the Genasi's family around?
Good,
do you
more
know?
leads. Yeah, we need more leads.
The Tiefling was a drifter. He didn't have any family, and the Genasi woman, her parents died before I was born, and they didn't have any other offspring.
She was desperate though, looking to get off world. So we got a drifter and somebody looking to get
Somebody's
away.
running. Yeah. Prime suspects.
A tiefling. Where would a drifter? So do you guys get a lot of drifters on this planet?
From time to time, if you end up not being able to find a job and can't work those tough shifts those miners work, I mean, you're pretty much shit out of luck.
Is there any place that the vagrants tend to pile up? That sort of thing.
Yeah, there's locations through the city. I don't know if you're gonna find any information there though.
That's probably a dead lead. That's not a good one. So what are our options here?
Looks like we just have to go to Namilith. This seems like the end of this story. There's not much more to it.
His uncle was just looking for work. Was planning on coming back, making a better life for his folks. So the gnome, that was Zahn or not Zahn? Zahn.
He doesn't know the name.
But Zahn
I didn't know his name. I don't think my father did either.
So that's something we should probably write down.
That's something we
somewhere.
would know, though, right?
Yeah.
That he had red hair?
Dossier says yes.
Yeah.
Zahn had red hair, probably gray now.
So Zahn came here himself, gnomish, little one with red hair.
Do you remember from the stories you've heard, like where they went out, or did they just go out of the normal dock, or do you have any idea?
All I've ever been told, it was some sort of excavation dig. They just needed bodies to work.
Oh, you're checking to see like a dock record, and see what kind of ship they took out of here and stuff like that. Because whoever we docked with probably has that information, right?
How far it goes, who knows? But if we had more information, maybe check that
150 years is a long time.
It is a long time, but
it's all computerized. So hopefully there's some records, but does it go that far? Who knows? But
okay, so we could check with a bunch of homeless folks, which you know how well like homeless people pass information on to each other. And then Genasi. Is there anything else you can give us on where Genasi is? That so you said that's a minority race here, but that's like maybe we could go talk to somebody. Is there like you all have like people don't worship gods in this timeline?
Do you guys have like any type of like records hall or anything like that where they keep records?
What records are you looking
for?
for?
Just whatever, like dock records.
City Hall.
I guess we could try and go dig around in the public affairs.
Like a missing persons report or something? Somebody might have filed. It seems like these are not the people. Maybe only the Dragonborn.
That might be good. A missing persons report, so we can find the connection to who would be looking for that person.
It's 150 years.
We're not going to get the same. Yeah. I think this is it, dude.
Yeah, I think we got to go to Namilith. I think this is where this ends.
Yeah.
Personally,
we can't find a computer record. Anybody that's looking for these people has died or etc. isn't here anymore.
Yeah,
but it's too late. They're not going to know any more information than this guy knows. Yeah. They're going to get the same. We're going to get the same story out of them. So unless they worked for them, no. That's Zahn's whole thing. Was he was just looking for these specific people to do genetic manipulations with. They never came home. Yeah. So that's pretty much it, huh? Dang, I thought we were going to find more. Well, That was good info, though. I mean, we got to confirm out of it.
We did.
Okay. Well, you want to finish that bottle?
You talking to the barkeeper?
Yeah.
Sure.
Just kick it.
Yeah.
Chill
like
out,
drink.
yeah.
Oh, drink with you guys.
Yeah.
I can't drink that much on the job, but
How about another?
I'll take part in this conversation, I suppose.
I'll pay for another double for everybody.
I picked up the tab already. He's got it.
That's true.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah,
Oh,
you guys
never
paid him a
mind.
good. I think at this point, 3,200.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I subtracted
That's quite
properly.
a lot.
I'm at
So
20K.
he pours you guys as many drinks as you want for the rest of the night. Whatever
One
you guys
more.
want to do.
For your uncle.
We've got 3.
Saram, you said?
We get 3
Serum?
days here.
Serum? Is that what
Yeah,
it's
you do have 3 days here. Sarum
We
was
paid
his uncle.
Serum.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's follow, and we can montage it if you want, but let's follow whatever potential lead. I'm making the most of this dock situation.
All right,
You got
sure.
3 days, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Okay, so what do you guys do first?
Percy's mad.
Where are you guys going to sleep? Are you guys going to pay to
about this
sleep?
situation.
Oh, we have to pay to sleep. We're gonna sleep on the ship.
She's pissed.
Hey, you can't sleep on the ship. It's a 3-seater. You'll be sleeping like this.
She's real mad.
Carter doesn't have to sleep.
And the Furbolg's huge. Sorry. Percy.
No, it's true.
You are
I'm
enormous.
ginormous. I know.
So easy to forget.
I don't want to stay here. Let's go to Damalith.
I am not paying for lodging. Oh, your vote is to leave now.
Yes.
Oh, what do you think, Bass?
The shit ended. It dead ended. We have another lead. Let's go to the other lead. Let's do it.
Yeah, at this point, I don't know if we're going to get any other information.
I couldn't.
don't
I
know.
can't think of what else I could ask somebody on this planet.
I'm sure there's something somewhere, but who knows where to even
Balazar,
look.
did you direct the human male to Namalith? Did you know that that's where they
good.
went?
Good info.
Yes.
So he went there to the best of your knowledge.
But I don't know.
He just
I have
walked
no
out.
idea.
He was like, "Thanks, bro, for the info."
Yeah, pretty
Bye-bye.
much. I mean, not in those words, but
Yeah, it's old. It's old slang. I don't know if you know it.
Did he have to pay you?
well, then I didn't realize how valuable the information was.
What about the cloak guy? Did he pay you?
I was a little nervous to ask him anything.
Was he a guy? Was he a girl?
we're just a
Yeah.
I think it was a male, but
bunch
it's
of
hard to
chumps.
tell.
See, he intimidated checked you. We could have done that, I guess.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Before they leave, Sebastian's going to ask Balazar. He's going to say, Balazar, thank you for the drink. Much respects to your family. I was wondering, by any chance, odd request, do you actually have a picture of your uncle on your bracer jack that I could maybe copy or?
Yeah,
You see?
I probably do.
he goes way back into his
Yeah,
gallery.
he's like going over his gallery, and he's got a picture of his father, his mother, and his uncle is at. And
Okay.
they're standing outside the Obsidian Dragon, smiling and like waving at the camera.
It's
And they just
inexplicably
opened
black
it
and
up.
white.
And it's sepia tone, totally. And there's a lot of resemblance, obviously, because they're related. But the Uncle Sarum, Thunderfang is their last name, is kind of taller and lankier, skinnier,
Okay.
if you will.
And he's going to ask him if he minds if he can have a copy of it. Just
Yeah, sure.
Shoot it on over to his bracer jack. and-
He'll actually share that with you.
Perfect.
freely.
Where
No
are
problem.
Thank you
Dragonborn
so
like
much.
in this setting? Are they like the chromatic colors or like?
Yes, they are chromatic. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Actually, they're both. They're both chromatic and metallic.
Oh yeah, that's
You've only
normal.
met chromatic ones thus far.
We
though.
have.
So this guy's a black
He's
chromatic.
blue.
Oh, he's blue. Okay. No, this name of this place doesn't make any sense.
Obsidian Dragoon is
The
the name
armor.
of the squad.
Yeah.
I don't care. This guy's blue.
Let's get out of here. Let's get out
All
of
right,
here.
so you guys leave the fucking
Yeah,
bar.
we did.
And do you guys head back to the halberd?
How about?
Yes, we
Okay.
do.
You guys taxi it back. It's another 100 credits. You guys split that however you want to do
Pick
it.
the tab up, Percy.
Cool.
This shit is.
To be fair, he paid probably more than the rest of you guys.
My pockets are scraped right now, so
So you guys,
We
you
have
guys
so
get
much money.
back to
it's
the
not
shipyard.
when you spend it like that.
And the rain is
I
coming
got
down.
like 4 more of those.
As you guys approach the halberd, give me a perception check.
Perception for how about? Ooh, 17.
17.
Very
13.
Nice, very nice. 13. Okay, Percy and Carter, you guys notice what?
Just the way he looked at me right now. We like looked
You
at each
guys,
other.
as you guys are approaching the halberd, you realize that like you guys aren't seeing as many workers around as you did when you first got here. Like you're seeing no one,
That's weird. It's
and it's a little
empty.
odd.
It's a ghost town out
Sebastian's
here.
going to hang back.
Is
You
the
don't
rain-
notice this.
Oh,
yet. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, they notice it.
Is the rain heavier?
The rain is a little heavier. Yeah.
But like, who gives a damn?
It's pretty heavy, but it does always rain here, so they should be used to it.
Everyone's in parkas.
Yeah, it's not like there's gusts of wind, you know.
Yeah, I would say it.
So where are we exactly? We're approaching the halberd. Are we in the docking bay?
You're in the shipyard. The shipyard is open skies.
Right. Okay, but so it's like more like a sailing like dock.
I mean, no, it's like a giant parking lot.
Yeah, same shit.
Okay.
Yeah. So any new ships in port?
I mean, there's a lot of ships. Yeah, sure. Give me a investigation check.
Investigate this mystery.
Yeah, I'll just look over to Sebastian since he didn't. Oh, he not.
I see everything. Ah!
He
Okay.
20 again.
So you notice there are plenty of new ships, and old ships are gone. But in your investigation, you notice there are 5 humanoid figures hiding in the shadows of ships that kind of surround the halberd. And
damn it. Okay.
when they see you guys, they step out of the shadows, and you see that it's 5 lizard folk, all dressed in like black cam fiber bodysuits, and one of them's in like heavy Palladian armor, and 2 of them are robed. And the lead lizard folk guy says, "Remember, we only need the half man alive. Kill the other 2 if they're too much trouble."
Like as this is happening, yeah, like for the initiative flavor, I see Sebastian like looking off into the distance, like not paying attention. I'll tap his armor with his chest piece with my knuckle, like ding, and just like step back behind him, like heads up, big guy.
Initiative time.
I have such a good bonus to initiative.
You do.
Yes.
Okay, so I got 3 initiatives to roll.
You never should have come here.
You never should have come here.
It's a Skyrim reference that you don't know.
Yeah,
It's funny.
that's true. You should have paid the fine. Let's see here. I think that's gosh, what's the Oblivion? You guys ever play Oblivion?
A little bit.
Skyrim was the first one I ever
Skyrim's
played.
great. I love
Skyrim's-
Oblivion though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll ever play Elder Scrolls 3 for the PC. I didn't.
Nope.
I didn't.
Oh man. Whenever you're ready, man. I got 17
Good for you.
again. Oh shit.
Did anyone beat a 16?
Oh, that me, dude.
Besides you.
Got a 15.
I know you. No? Okay, so Carter?
I'm going last.
And then I need you to roll off with me. Sebastian. I got a 5.
Tasty.
14.
Okay.
Freeland, your rolls are starting to balance out, man.
Starting to come back a little
Yeah.
bit.
Starting to treat you better.
Now
I
that
like
you
it.
said that, though, let's see what happens.
Well,
no.
hopefully I shit on all your fortune.
Yeah.
You can go back in the garbage.
Go back in the garbage.
Put that D20 in the trash.
Need a
No,
dice
beautiful.
prison.
I love cracking
Percy,
dice.
what did you get?
I got a 9.
Oh, God, roll off with me.
Roll with me.
Just a
crit
straight
failed. I crit failed. It
I got
doesn't
an
matter.
18.
Okay.
That's way better than a natty one.
It is. It is definitely. By 17 points.
Okay,
Math.
so let me just
Math.
get some HP written down.
Ooh, what's my HP? Audience, call in and let Carter know what his total HP is.
You're same as mine. You're 57.
Yep. Oh, good. That's right. I thought that was a 1. I got my new character sheet and with my pretty
All right,
art on
so
it.
combat begin. Carter, you're up. So
Okay.
the way these guys are spread out, they're kind of like in a semicircle with the guy who spoke kind of at the center, and he seems to have a red aether blade in one hand and some sort of like wrist gizmo that isn't a brazier jack on his forearm and his other arm. To his left, 10 feet to his left, are 2 warrior types that are kind of 5 feet apart, dressed in like palladium armor, and they both have like aether grape swords.
Okay.
And then 10 feet to his right and 5 feet together are 2 robed lizard folk people.
Okay.
And yeah, what do you do?
So they're all standing within a 20-foot kind of.
Kinda, I would say that no.
More like a
not.
30-foot.
More
It
like
sounds like 30
foot,
foot. Okay. Well, I'll hex the guy in the middle,
Okay.
and then I will Hunger of Hadar. 3 of these guys. The center
Which
one
3?
and the 2 with the you said 2 big swords and then 2 cloaked boys?
2 armor and swords, 2 cloaked boys.
2 cloaked boys. What are the cloaked boys up to? I think that my dude Sebastian can tank these sword guys. So let me encapsulate the unknown entities and their leader.
Okay. Sure. So what happens?
So I really like this interpretation of Carter where he wears his spellcasting focus on his hip. So he just like pops it open, and it's it's the void in there and shit. So out of the void comes the hunger of Adar, which I cast over on those bad motherfuckers. So basically, like darkness. Basically, I'm not reflavoring anything. It's just a spell. Darkness happens, and they're in caps. Do you want me to read this shit? I'm gonna read this shit.
Okay.
I'm opening a gateway to the dark, between the stars, a region infested with unknown horrors, in a 20-foot radius sphere of blackness and bitter cold. So this void is filled with a cacophony of soft whispers and slurping noises that can be heard up to 30 feet away. No light, magic, or otherwise can illuminate the area, and no creatures fully within the area. And all those creatures are blinded. Fabric of space, blah, blah, blah. 2d6 cold damage when they start their turn.
Okay.
And any creature that ends its turn in the area must succeed on a dex save or take 2 more d6 of acid. As milky, otherworldly tentacles rub against it.
Okay, cool. Nice. So they're all really grossed out and in the dark.
And they're in the dark. Yeah, totally.
And there's bizarre noises.
There's some bullshit going on in there.
Sounds good.
I make a circle of bullshit.
Okay, sounds good. Circle of bullshit. Okay, so that happens. And these 2 will have a turn, so they take 2d6. What kind of damage is that?
Cold damage to start.
So 4 to one and 10 to the other. And you will hear the 2 cloaked figures, or what you're assuming is the 2 cloaked figures, muttering some sort of incantation. And these 2 rogue figures actually rise out of the darkness and are flying now.
Cool.
And we'll say one is 40 feet in the air up to your right, and the other moved 20 feet to the left and is 30 feet up in the air up there. And they're lizard folk in robes, and they're just flying, and it looks really cool.
Nice.
I'm trying to see if they have any bonus actions, because that would be pretty cool if they did. They don't. So that's their turn. Next up is Sebastian.
How far out are they? The armor. I say the 2 armor
about,
boys.
About 30 feet out.
And how are we all like side to side right now?
I'm behind you guys.
I'm probably like in front. We're probably like close-ish to each other. That's usually how we walk, I think, is our default way of going through places.
I'm going to cast Bless on all 3 of us.
Ooh,
to get a little extra D4 action on those attack rolls.
Yeah.
And then that's my action. So
Power of justice, etc.
Since I get 2 attacks, does that mean I still get 1 attack if I want? Okay.
It's all one action.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Just wanted to double check before I passed along. And I'll just kind of step forward a little bit, kind of hunker down.
Okay. Sounds good.
That's my turn.
Next up are the warriors. How do I want to do this? I think one's going to go on each of you guys. Because Carter, you're behind them, right?
Yep.
Okay, sounds good. So these armored lizard folk guys all have 2 blue glowing greatsword aether blades, and one's going to come at you, Sebastian.
Okay.
With a couple attacks. Let me see here. Multi-attack, 2 greatsword sweeps. These aether blades are also crackling with lightning energy.
Ooh.
So the first one is going to be a 12. So that's a miss to Sebastian. I gotta move this microphone back. The second swing. Ooh, God, 6 again. Ooh, dice aren't changing. So 2 misses. But you are now engaged with one of these lizard folk.
Okay.
2 are coming up on you, Percy.
Sure.
2 swings, I should say. First one is a 22.
Ooh.
No, it doesn't.
The second one
You didn't hunker
is
good like Slash.
higher. So yeah,
I didn't get a chance.
I got a 22 and a 23 to AC.
Dope.
So
This is my regular body. Oh no.
Percy, no! The first hit does 9 lightning damage, and the second hit does 11 lightning damage.
Cool.
And is there anything else they can do?
I'm not almost dead.
Oh wait, actually, I rolled the wrong dice for that. Oh no, I rolled the right one. Never mind. Oh no, there's more damage. Sorry.
No.
Cool.
That was actually slashing damage. Here comes the lightning damage.
Oh no.
So 2 and 8. So 10 more lightning damage. Welcome to overpowered level 6.
Cool.
Cool.
Next up is Percy.
Danger shape, damn it.
Don't act like you don't have infinite HP with your wild shapes.
And I will. So it's stormy, right?
It's very stormy.
There's some wild shit going on. So there are the 2 in front of me.
Mm-hmm. There's
2
essentially
flying.
one in front of you and then one in front of Sebastian. Are you guys right next to each other? Then yeah,
fairly
sure,
close,
yeah.
And then there's the leader.
The leader is in the black cloud that no
He's
one
in
can
the
see into.
Hadar, and then the 2
We have
flew
2
up.
flying rogue figures. Yeah.
How close are they together?
They're probably I want to
They flew
say
straight
40
up?
feet apart from each other.
Oh, they like...
40
Yeah,
feet.
one's
They went
40 feet
boom.
in the air
Okay.
and 40 feet apart from there, and this first
Okay.
is 30 feet in the air.
Will has collected all of our area of effect data.
Yes, he has. He has, except for these 2 in front of me. So
Well,
I'm
they're
going
doing
to,
what they're going to do.
I'll start swinging my staff, kind
Okay.
of. And the stormy weather that's already storming will start to coalesce
Okay.
above my guys, and I'm gonna do call lightning
Oh,
right
shit.
down on the
Nice.
guys in front of us.
Okay, sounds
So
good.
it's a deck save. He has
For the 2 warriors.
yes,
Okay.
they have to beat a 15.
Nice.
That's a pretty
Dex
good
save.
check.
They have a +2 to Dex. I got a 19 for one and a 4 for the other.
Well, that guy dies.
So so they take 4d10 lightning right now.
Okay.
Well, only one of them does.
Half
Well,
damage on
one
the
takes
other?
half,
Okay.
the other
Okay.
one takes full. So that's 10. That's 17, and that's so 18 damage.
18 damage. Okay. So yeah, lightning strikes one, and then kind of
The other one takes 9.
arcing electricity
Yeah.
hits the other.
Yeah.
I could do math. I can totally do math.
And then bonus
Half of 18 is
action,
9. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
wild shape into. I'll do the Mizu Fox.
Oh, nice.
yeah.
Well, I'll say that. Yeah,
was
you're
my
totally
secret
healing
vote.
from this rain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Sweet. Yeah. I'm just feeling the water feel of all this.
Okay, next up is it's the boss character. Okay, the leader character.
2d6 cold damage.
2d6
plus
cold
another
damage.
d6 for the hex.
Oh, plus another d6. So that's 9 plus. Oh, did you want to roll the?
I'll roll the hex.
Okay,
Fuck
go
it.
ahead. So I got 9 and then
2.
2. So that's 11. Okay,
Picked it
cool.
up as a 2, threw it, saw it roll, and it was a 2.
Yeah, you hear him like cursing and yelling while he's in there, and then you hear like this sound and like this clicking as he's doing something with his like wrist device, but you guys don't know that in character. And suddenly this guy rushes out, and he's got a single blue lightning aether blade, and this guy's moving at a speed that doesn't look normal. He's like blurring as he moves, and he's going to rush past Sebastian. You're going to get an opportunity attack here.
Okay.
And he's coming for Carter.
Cool.
Am I also gonna get an opportunity attack?
No, because he's coming
Not
in
that
on
close.
that
Oh,
side.
okay.
Yeah.
You got it.
16.
His AC is 18 right now.
Okay.
So you miss
Missed.
as he blurs by you, and he's going to make 3 sword attacks on Carter.
Oh, no.
It would be 2, but he has haste in effect.
Okay.
So the first one is that's probably going to miss. It's a 12.
Miss.
Okay. Second one is not a 12. It is a gosh, I can do math. 16.
That's a hit.
The third one is a 13.
That's a miss.
Oh wow, nice, good for you. So 1 great sword attack, and it's going to be it's the exact same thing. Okay, so it's going to be 8 slashing damage and 10 lightning damage.
Fucking Jesus. Hell.
He's goofy though. He had all that HP.
And that is his turn.
Don't do
And I gotta check something really quick
Beefy warlock over there.
about this. Is this? Oh no, this is just
a beef
duration.
boy.
I don't have to worry about concentration on the haste. Sweet. So next up is Kata Huttenberg.
I think I have to beat. Don't I have to beat an 18 for concentration right now?
Yeah, I think so.
that how
I
that
can't
works?
remember how concentration works.
What is it?
I took 18 damage.
Oh, were you concentrating with Hunger of Hadar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
Okay.
it,
I think.
I don't
is
think
it
it's the
10,
half
10 or
damage,
half
yeah.
damage, right?
10 or
Oh,
half
so I got to
damage.
beat a 10 real quick?
Yeah.
Is it my con?
Constitution.
Con save, yeah.
Okay. Well, I failed it. The
No
Hadar
one's
drops.
in there, but
Hadar drops. No one was in there anyways.
Yeah, no one was in there anyway. But okay, so I'm going to Yeah, I'm gonna shocking grasp. He's wearing metal, right?
He is wearing metal. Yes.
I get advantage on a shocking grasp against him.
Is it advantage? Is it an attack roll?
Yeah.
Okay,
so,
cool. Yeah.
Lightning springs from your hands, delivers shock to a creature you touch. Make a melee spell attack. I have advantage on the attack roll if the target's wearing armor made of metal, which is probably everybody in this damn world. So
except for the rogue.
And then you get the D4 also, right, from Bless?
Yes. This is true. Watch him miss.
Will I roll the D4
after
everything? Yeah. Okay, so 9 plus 7.
16. That is a miss.
16.
You have to beat an 18.
And then a natty 1. So
16. So that needs.
So you need a 2.
I got a 3.
Yep. All right, you hit him.
All right, so shocking grasp is going to do at 5th level 2d8 plus a d6.
Nice.
2d8 plus a d6.
Okay, so here we go. That is 11.
Nice.
And then plus this d8, which is a 3.
Nice.
14. Cool.
He has no reaction, and what would be an advantageous situation to put myself in? You guys are fighting dudes. Mm-hmm. You know what? I'm just going to close up the gap, and we're going to make a real sick triangle.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we're going to be
good.
up here. You're going to be back behind us?
Yeah, because if I go around anywhere, I'm going to be in like a bad situation.
Yeah.
So, well, those guys are engaged. I'm in a vulnerable position no matter what I'm doing here.
Yeah, kind of.
So I can at least protect my back. So I'll just protect my back and we'll shore up. I was probably already standing there, but whatever.
Okay. So next is the Sky Wizards, if you will. Oh, go ahead.
How close is the ship?
The ship is probably, I want to say 25 feet from you guys.
And it's got guns on it.
Yes, but it's also pointed in one direction. And you can't fly and shoot at the same time.
I don't need to fly it. I just need to shoot it, right? Because these turrets, I imagine, are rotating turrets, like the Millennium Falcon.
I didn't picture them like that. No.
Really? They're just a forward shooter?
No, not just forward. Like you can rotate, but they're not going to go do a 180.
Oh, they're not going to shoot behind?
No.
That seems bad. That seems like a bad design.
That's how I pictured it.
How bad? Oh man, I was going to run in the ship and fire.
Yeah, I think you can get in there and you can fire on one of the Sky Wizards.
Well, I took an action this turn, so
yes,
like,
you did.
But I can get in the ship.
Yes, you can get in the ship.
So I can't fly it and shoot it.
He gets the ship, he flies, he rotates it, he jumps in the gunner thing, he shoots. He jumps in the fire.
Oh, will it? Can I do that?
Yeah, you can. You can try, but they're also going to attack your ship.
Yeah, don't do that. Just kill them. Let's kill them.
Okay, plan. I got a plan B. Plan A. I'm gonna shore up with my boys.
All right, cool. Sounds good. Next up is the Sky Wizards.
Okay.
Sky Wizards. And both Sky Wizards are very pissed at Percy, and they're gonna call down lightning of their own with the spell Lightning Bolt. Each of them, Lightning Bolt.
Well, the Sky Wizards didn't get hit by Lightning Bolt.
Yeah, I didn't hurt them.
Yeah, but you lightning their friend.
Oh yeah, that's scary.
That's fair.
True.
That's
fair.
Scary.
So it's going to be
cool fight. This is a cool fight so far. A lot of electricity.
Yeah.
I'm gonna die.
Oh God. So the one on the left-hand side is going to fly in such a way as to get a direct line of sight for Sebastian and Percy to get hit by a line of lightning as lightning flies from their fingertips. I need you both to make a dexterity save. The DC is 13.
All right, real quick, you get the D4 plus you're next to me, so you get a +3 to the save.
Oh wow!
Oh yeah, I fucking super passed it. 19 plus 3 plus 3. Yeah, I got 25. Will
even with all that, I did not pass it.
Oh man, that's rough.
Yeah, that's a 12 total.
Even with your own +3?
Yes, sir.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so you guys are both gonna take 8d6 worth of damage.
And I'm going to take half of that?
And you'll take half. So we got 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 18, 19, 21, 22. 26 lightning damage.
Yeah.
And 13 to Percy.
Jeez,
the other one's going to fly out and do the same thing. So both dexterity saves, please.
What?
Good lord. Actually, fuck that die.
Oh,
Low
same roll.
Low health.
Huh?
17?
Same roll, it's more.
17 is a success.
Woohoo!
What'd you get? Percy?
23.
Okay, so half damage. So I'm just going to roll 4 instead of 8.
Okay.
I mean, I can roll 8 if you want.
It'll take more time.
I'm going to roll 8 because I'm not cruel. Because that's 12, 13, 14, 15.
So that was a good roll. We'll let fate decide.
Yeah. Ugh, that's also pretty good. 15. Plus 15 is 30. 34. Half of 34. So it's 17.
Jesus Christ.
And they both have expended a 3rd level slot. And that is their turn. Next up is Sebastian.
Ouch.
Oh my god.
Right, is that right? Yeah, I think I did math right. Okay.
And I think this is the battle that's going to make you realize, oh, we should invest into some healing potions.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
The fuck is a healing potion?
All right, so the two fly boys up there, how close are they to each other? Are they right next to each other?
At this point, they haven't even been further than before. They're probably,
okay.
So we're talking about 20 feet out and then 20 feet out, and you guys are 10, so they're 50 feet apart, both 25 feet in the air.
Okay.
And they're above the platform that we're at right now?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I got to do a con save, too, for my bless.
Oh, shit, I need to do a con save for my call lightning.
And I fail, so I lose bless. I lost a spell slot.
So plus 2. 7, 11, 13. So I beat the first damage. The second damage was 17. Roll better. Nope. My call lightning's gone.
Yep.
Son of a bitch. Cool.
Playing by the rules.
This is going good. Yes, it is. I had to do two concentration.
So whose turn is it? What's going on?
It's Sebastian, and he's thinking.
So we got 2 floaty boys to both sides, about 25 feet apart.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if this is going to work, but I want to try to cast Hold Person on one of them.
Oh, God, that's good. I like that.
Let's see here. Let's see, Wisdom saving throw. Wisdom saving throw, DC is 14.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see. What's the wisdom you said?
Wisdom, DC 14.
They got a plus nothing to that.
Ooh.
That's good.
And it's only against
It's just
one
for
of
the
them.
one.
Which one?
Yeah.
One on the right, one on the left.
The one on my side, I guess, because you got the one probably on
Yeah,
Percy's
one on the
side.
right. One on the left.
Yeah.
Got a 10.
Oh,
so
cool.
It fails. So at that point, it just goes limp and falls, right?
Yeah, it's paralyzed. It can be paralyzed for the duration.
Okay.
Oh.
But let me see
and
what fly. I gotta read fly because that's a spell. Okay, go ahead and read a whole person.
All right. Yeah, pretty much just choose a humanoid you can see within range. Target must succeed a wisdom saving throw or be paralyzed for the duration. At the end of each of its turn, it can do another wisdom saving throw.
I feel like being paralyzed, it should fall. Yeah. So this lizard folk person is going to fall, and being paralyzed, also helpless, it's going to take max damage. So
okay.
That's 2d10s.
Yeah.
So it's going to take 20 damage.
Paralyzed creatures
as
are
it
incapacitated
crunches into the ground.
Can't move or speak. Creature automatically fails dex and strength saves. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet.
Yep, there we go. So you just did 20 damage to the Sky Wizard, who's no longer is now a ground wizard.
and that creature can't take actions or reactions.
Yeah. Okay. When can I make another save, if at all?
End of this.
End of my next turn.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Whole person's so good.
Yeah, it is. It's a great spell. So next up is the warriors that are in your 2 faces. So basically, you're gonna have great swords coming at you guys. 2 swings each. Sebastian and Percy. So starting with Sebastian. Where is?
Oh my god, I'm so worried.
The fear is
so we have
real.
a 23 and a 6.
So one of them did hit.
One of them hits. So that is gonna be.
I don't like adversity. I'm not used
8
to it anymore.
slashing damage and 8 lightning damage. So 16 total.
Bulldozing through these
Percy.
motherfuckers.
We have a 19 and we have a 14.
They both hit.
They both hit?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going down.
Okay, well you're in beast shape, so you'll transform.
No, like actual me.
Oh, really? Okay,
I have
so
5 HP on my Mizu and I have 12 on my actual
shit.
form.
Okay, so next up,
down.
let's see here. So that's 12.
We're gonna be prisoners.
So the first the slash does 12, and it does 6. So that's all one move. Does that all that damage? Does that just
wait? It does 12 and then what?
12 plus 6, so 18 is the initial first sword.
I had 17 between
but
both my
so how does
forms.
that work? Once you transform back,
Then
does the
all
HP
the
carry
damage,
over?
Yeah, all
okay,
the
so
damage
you're already
carries
out.
over. I'm unconscious.
Okay, so the second swing is actually going to come for Sebastian, and it fails because I rolled really badly. So Yeah, Percy just dropped, guys.
I'm asleep.
Well, shit, Percy.
Uh-oh.
So next up is... it would have been Percy, but now it's that leader person who's going to close in on Sebastian and make 3 sword swings.
Do I get an opportunity attack on that?
Well, you were right behind them, right? So it's all within 5 feet of each other, isn't it?
Yeah, but if he's gonna, that guy's gonna need to like pass me at some capacity to.
Yeah, you could just diagonally attack Sebastian.
Oh, I guess so.
Yeah. So one's a miss, the other's a miss, and this one's not a miss. That is a 25.
Oh, shit.
So total damage is going to be 6 slashing and 5 lightning. So 11 damage.
I dropped down.
Sebastian's down.
Fuck.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Next up is Carter.
Yeah. Your tanks are gone. And you have no fucking spell slots. Oh no.
I'm out of spell
Does
slots.
hold person end?
Oh, yeah. Well,
I imagine
now.
so.
And Sky
yeah.
Wizard, well, it's still a ground wizard, but it's awake.
Yeah.
Ouch. I know what Carter wants to do, and I don't like it.
Gonna do. Get in the ship and dip.
Yeah, dude. Carter's not engaged with anybody. He takes a dash
Yeah,
action.
you're not. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
leave.
I get in the
dash.
I get in
You
the
into
ship.
Bonus action. You can start it. That's
Yeah,
fine.
totally.
Okay, shit. Okay. They don't have a reaction to stop you. The Sky Wizards are going to try and stop you, though, because, like, okay, you've ended your turn. The ship is starting to take off. They're going to call lightning down on the ship. Mm-hmm. But I don't think it's going to be enough. I don't feel like the ship can make saves. So we can leave this to damage? How do you guys want to do this? Like,
I think in the position I'm in now, which is like I started up and probably maybe like
your orc endurance thing?
oh wait, you're not
I'm down. I want to jump back up.
Oh, yeah,
I'm laying on the ground right
okay.
now.
Oh, so it's at the start of your turn that you get up? Okay.
It doesn't say, but that's how I've been playing. Is like
That's
he gets
fine.
knocked
I like
down,
that.
he gets
That's
back up.
fucking hilarious.
I'm getting the ship in position to do damage before I leave.
Okay, I like that.
I
feel like the ship is so big, they're not gonna miss.
I think my best bet is to try and kill them before I decide to like actually go, because they have ships, I feel like, and they can take.
You're
they can
right.
chase
You're
me.
super right about that. This is really interesting. Okay, so we got 8d6. We got 16d6 coming in on the halberd.
Sure.
As lightning's just first raining down as they're trying to stop you.
Sure.
How much
So-
HP does the halberd have?
I don't know.
It's a
We're
ship.
gonna figure it out. 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 plus 8 is 22. Plus 8 is 30. So it's 30 for the first lightning strike. And then the 10, 12, 13, 23 plus 6. 26 for the second, so that's 56 damage to the halberd. I feel like the halberd has at least 100 HP.
That sounds right.
Yeah, so it's badly damaged, but still flying.
Okay.
The other guys can't do anything, so we're just going to skip their turn, and we're going to go straight back to Carter. Or actually, no, Sebastian, you're up next.
Okay.
I forgot about you.
So
Yeah,
I pop
you're
up.
Everyone, you're going to get advantage on this attack because everyone's looking at Carter.
Nice.
Because everyone's just like, oh shit, he's getting away. And they think you guys
But
are
I only
down.
pop up with
Percy's
I only pop up
sleeping.
with 1 HP though, so
Yeah, I know. But you also have laying hands.
I know that's what I'm about to use right now. I can't use it on 2 different people though. I can only use it on 1. Huh?
You guys don't have a healer, so
Okay.
homebrew rules. You can spread your.
I'm
HP
just
out
gonna
if you wish.
like touch myself and Percy at the
Sure.
same time.
Yeah.
And I'll give myself 20 and Percy 10.
God, you have
get-
that much.
Yeah, I got 30 total. So.
All right, so
So this way I'm hoping because
you guys are back up.
Yeah.
Sebastian.
God, he's gonna get the halberd destroyed. Though. It's gonna be fucking
stuck.
hilarious. Victoria's gonna be so mad.
We almost died.
Yeah, no, it's not your fault. It is not your fault.
Yeah. And I really that takes my action at this point.
Okay, so you guys are up. No one's noticed yet. Percy, it's your turn because the warriors are watching their sky wizards take out the halberd.
And there's 1 sky wizard. Because the other
2.
sky
One's
wizard
on the
is
ground,
down.
one's still in the air.
Yeah,
Did he take fall damage?
he did.
He did, yeah.
The one that
one
fell
that-
to
yeah,
the
he took
max
took 20,
damage,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And he's still good?
He's not looking that great.
Okay, cool.
He's looking 1 hit to death great.
That's good. Okay. That's the shit I like. ooh, how would hex work if I shoot a guy with a ship?
Heal myself.
I thought you were gonna start crashing your ship into them.
I'm about to.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were gonna do.
I'm gonna try and kill this flying guy.
Okay, yeah.
Should I not target the flying guy then?
Do what you feel your character would do in this situation. You don't know what I'm about to do. I did 180 though. I want to make it clear that I am looking at these guys.
Yeah, no, totally. Yeah. I just picture it like.
Yeah, right, and then they're like, "Oh shit, call lightning."
Yeah.
That would get everyone's attention.
This is amazing.
So I'm going to look at the remaining Sky Wizard. He's still above, like we're in like.
There's two remaining Sky Wizards.
There's
I guess
one in there.
There's Ground Wizard,
flying.
Sky Wizard.
Yes,
Gotcha.
the actual one that's a Sky Wizard right now.
Hey, can we canonically say like noun wizard all the time?
Yeah,
because I got drug wizard and FBATs, and that's really funny.
Oh, there's also the Omni Wizard.
The Omni Wizard from the Battle Royale. I love it. I love it so much.
I'm gonna look at the flying wizard and just kind of snap my fingers, and I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic.
That's my thing.
Is that a okay? So
It's
so
a
how does
third
that
level
work?
spell.
Yeah, how does that work?
So any spell of third level or lower ends.
Okay, so fly ends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
So this isn't gonna be max damage. This is actually gonna be rolls. Ooh, but he's 40 feet in the air.
Yeah,
oh
man.
God, give me D10s.
He's gonna
Need
die.
D10s. My mistake was letting you guys live. I'm good. I got all four.
Okay, cool.
So he's gonna take. Oh wow, I rolled all 2s. So he takes 8 damage.
Bummer.
Oh man.
He's a really good Sky Wizard.
Shit.
He like flaps his cape open
he
on his
just
way down.
flails out like
It's like
Batman,
a
and then
squirrel.
like for the last 10 feet slows it down.
He
He takes 8 damage.
his coat catches on something like
Yeah,
a
he
boat.
bangs his knee. He's like, but then he's
Family
okay.
Guy.
Yeah, but then he's okay. So next up is
I'm also gonna.
also they now have your attention.
Yes.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna wild shape into the scarab.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
nice. You are
Thank
now a
God.
scarab again.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Okay, so next up is
good again.
the leader who sees you guys up, and I feel like he's closer to you, so he's gonna come. When I say you, for the audio people, I'm pointing at Sebastian. And yeah, he's gonna come in. He's still hasted, so he's got 3 great sword attacks. coming at you. Crit fail, a 24 and a 18.
So one hit.
Only 24 hits. So,
Yeah, it was
I might be going
between.
back down.
It was between
I think you are
Flyboy.
12,
Fuck! I should have done the leader guy.
22 damage.
Yep, I'm down.
Sebastian's back down, guys.
Fuck.
Next up is, but he's the only reason you guys are still in this fight.
Yeah.
No, he
Absolutely.
I'm saying
Carter,
fuck 'cause
you're
he
up,
went
and you're
down.
in a spaceship that I now have to quantify into this
Well,
combat.
no one's flying anymore, but now I need to get into the gunner seat and just
I will allow that. Yeah.
start
Like
firing
he could
on full.
set
Yeah,
it on
yeah.
like hover
So it's just,
or like
yeah, you can
autopilot.
set it in
Yeah.
auto hover or whatever.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, sure. You have a gun. It's going to be a dexterity attack. I'll allow your proficiency.
Okay, cool.
So quantify that, and then you can make 2 attacks. And the range is going to be, it doesn't matter. Range is irrelevant here. It can be literally on anyone. You get 2 attacks, and I'll tell you how much damage to roll. It's going to be fucking massive.
So my hex,
I had a feeling that was gonna
the way the hex reads is that it will work
Should have done it to the hasted.
if I hit anybody with an any attack.
What do you mean? What?
So if I fire on the dude I have hexed, that I would add the d6 to the damage.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. What do you guys? So
We should take these wizards out.
yeah, they got magics.
Hand, you two don't use D12s, right? Can you both hand him your D12s?
This is so cool. D12. Okay. I'm going to fire on the dude that looks bad first.
Okay.
That sky wizard. So my attacks are at a +4, so 16.
That hits Sky Wizard 1.
And I roll a bunch of D12s.
3D12.
3D12s. Oh, I'm gonna roll these metal ones. Sorry, Percy.
No, you're good.
It's just like
Oh,
lasers.
sick, dude. 22.
Yeah, you killed this Sky Wizard. He's just like, oh shit, and gum, gum, gum. Oh, and he goes down.
Can it be like Clone Wars or like Star Wars when they like shoot a line in the ground and then
Yes, sure.
like
Yeah, it's exactly like that.
blitzes
That
through
goes
them.
down.
So
One Sky Wizard down.
I'm gonna shoot the next Sky Wizard.
Okay, the Sky Wizard's in much better shape.
Okay, that's fine.
Melt
because
him.
I rolled a 6.
6 total?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, so he dies out of the way.
Cool.
And you nick him a bit.
All right.
All right. That's Carter's turn. Now it's the one Sky Wizard. He's focused in on you. He's got one more level 3. Actually, no, he's not. He's out of level 3 slots.
I was gonna say. I was like, damn, this guy's way stronger than me.
Shit. He is going to...
run away.
He's got two options, and I'm
This is a bad,
like a dumb idiot.
Oh, bad time. Like a dumb idiot.
Carter will get on the ship's intercom. Stay at your barrel. The ship does not have a police style.
I don't. I don't imagine it would.
Pull over. Sorry.
He so this guy wizard is not happy, and he goes invisible. And you guys don't know where he is.
Yep.
And next up is Sebastian.
I smell you.
Sorry, death roll.
Oh.
Crit failed. You just failed twice.
Yep.
Woo! Sebastian is on death's door. One more fail, Sebastian drops.
Cool.
Permanently.
Cool.
And we just got that nice art done.
Cool.
Next up is the Warriors. But they're not focused on Sebastian. They're focused on Percy.
He did.
Mm-hmm.
Percy. You got a bunch of swords swinging.
Oh, man. I'm sorry I said anything about your trash rolls.
You jinxed me,
That was
man.
the biggest trash roll.
2 sword attacks coming at you.
I think
We got a 16 and they both hit. They both hit.
16. You said?
Yeah.
Yeah. If it's above 16, it hits.
So that is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 4 and 4. 4 slashing, 4 lightning. And the next one is
So 8.
8 plus 8 is 16. So 8 lightning, 8 slashing. So 16 are those. That's how much damage you take. Was
So
that 8 and 16?
16 plus 8, so 24? Okay.
24 damage. Next up is Percy.
Out of character, I would not have known that he failed 2 death saves, right?
I mean,
He probably looks bad on the ground.
so you were initially hit by like Aether Blade, right?
Yeah.
So
Do I
by
see
the
just,
leader,
like,
right?
sizzling
So the
cuts on him?
leader, who's like moving so fast, he's coming in at Sebastian faster than even his armor can deal with, and so Sebastian is like block, and then like right when Sebastian's arms are kind of up here blocking with like his shield and his axe, he quickly moves his blade and like stabs Sebastian right in the abdomen and like right through the back, and then Sebastian drops, and like that will account for the critical fail.
No!
Next up is
Oh, I didn't go yet, dog. I'm
oh yeah,
thinking.
sorry.
You're bloodthirsty
I got really
right
excited.
now.
I got really excited.
Yeah,
Sorry.
man. My
So-
turn.
Percy, you're up.
I am contemplating something.
My fantasy adrenaline, though.
You just scoop up.
Do
Sebastian
I-
and run.
Well, no. I was basically what I'm thinking was dropping form
And stabilizing
and then
him?
healing him. But then that means that I would go down next turn.
Yeah.
So
But the halberd will get another move.
that's very true.
Friends.
I think she would do it. I think she
Okay.
would see. She's not going to let Sebastian go. So she's going to drop form, and dude, I would have went down.
I know.
I
You
would have
gotta
went
do
out
it. You gotta
anyways.
do it.
I'm gonna drop form, and then I'm not engaged with anybody,
no,
right?
no, you're good.
there's-
Well, I'm just gonna say you're good. Do
Yeah,
whatever
so
you need.
I will run to Sebastian, like slide on my knees, and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level.
Holy
Ooh,
shit.
buddy.
Percy to
Get him
the
up.
rescue.
Yeah, we need some divine smites, my friend.
Oh, no, yeah. That's what I was
let's
going to do
see.
next time, but I got knocked down before I could do anything.
Fuck, that's not good. 5 and 12 plus 4 is 16.
Okay, so you're up.
Jump out,
16.
yeah.
You're at 16.
Yep.
16 HP.
Holy shit.
And death saves start over.
Yeah. God.
And I'll just I will just turn. So that was action. What kind of bonus action shit do I have? That's not turning into anything because I can't do that no more. I don't have any bonus actions, so I'll just look. I'll turn around and I guess look at those 2 fucks with the swords and
Hunker down, bro.
Well,
Yeah, I
Sebastian,
just get-
Sebastian gets a turn before them.
okay, yeah, I'll just get my stick out and stand like pretty much in front of Sebastian and just say, "You'll get him over my cold dead body."
I like
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's awesome.
So before anyone else gets to turn, though, the leader with haste on him gets to go.
It was directed at him as well.
Yeah, and he
Don't
sees
worry.
and he sees that you healed him. He's like,
Yeah.
that works for me. And then he's gonna come at you and make 3 swings. So
I'm gonna
do
die
these
now, guys.
one at a time. That's a fail. That's a 13.
It hits.
Oh God,
I have a 12.
You're
dog.
screwed, dude.
We're soft.
That's a hit. That's a hit. All 3 hit. You're going down for sure.
I have 10 HP, Will, so you don't even need to roll those.
Okay, yeah.
Well, he needs to know if he kills you outright.
Oh, that's
yeah,
also
isn't
very
that
true.
if I hit your max HP?
Roll.
What's your max HP?
It's 42?
I don't think I can even hit that.
It's 42.
I can't even hit that
Because you have to
if I
be
wanted to.
10
Yeah.
plus the 42.
Yeah, so-
Yeah,
so it'd
I
be
have,
52.
there's no way I
right
can
now.
hit that. But just lots of stabs and lightning and blood, and Percy's down. Percy's down, and the blood's getting washed away in the rain, and it's Carter's turn.
Yeah, man. That guy gotta go. Visit dude, whatever, man. I
Yeah.
can't see him no more.
Yeah.
I wonder if the ship's got a thermal on it,
What do you mean?
like a thermal sensor,
Thermal.
like so I could see that boy.
Yeah, sure.
We in space,
Yeah,
dog.
You
Yes,
know it does.
totally,
We
totally.
in the future,
I,
dog.
totally does.
I need to know what he's doing.
Okay, you flick the switch on, and you see his image, his body heat image, running the fuck away.
Excellent. That's
would've-
all I
would've
need to
done it
know.
if I did.
I'm a firing my laser at the dude hurting my friends.
All right, big dude.
Yeah, he's X. It's time. That is 15 to
a
his
miss.
AC.
That's a miss, but you get another attack.
Yeah, I get another attack. It's another 2, man.
I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, he's fast, right?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
not.
he's blurring.
Okay.
Next up is Sebastian, because the Skyweaver, or Sky Wizard, I should say, is gone. Percy's down. You guys just keep healing each
Yeah.
other.
Get up, dead. Get up, dead.
Yeah, that's not a winning formula
not
with the way I'm
sustainable.
missing attacks.
Yeah,
not
no, I think you
sustainable.
need to get in and lock down the hasted dude. And beat him the fuck up. Because he's the priority right now.
How high is the ship hovering?
Not that high. I wouldn't put it like unnecessarily high. I probably initially moved it higher up than people can get on it because of dudes boarding my ship and killing me in the face. I'm gonna say it's like 15 feet up probably. That's probably higher than these dudes can jump.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Because I kind of feel like Sebastian this time would grab Percy and try to get the fuck out.
Okay.
Like try to dip out somewhere.
You'll
Either-
definitely take an opportunity attack from.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. Trying to remember the order of. So
I don't
the
know if
leader
anybody's-
guy's no longer engaged with you, but I mean he's right next to the body. But if you approach the body from the back end, he couldn't get you, and I think one of the warriors is probably still next to you.
Okay.
So you won't have a lot of movement though. I think what you could do is you could take an opportunity attack. I'll allow you to grab the body, and you only get like 15 feet away. At
Okay.
that point, though, they're just going to come up behind you and start attacking. Like I might even say 20 feet away, but they have more movement than that.
I was trying to think, get out and do see if I had time to do a medicine check to try to stabilize Percy.
I'll allow that too, but again, like they're gonna swarm
Yeah,
you.
they're coming
Yeah.
for us anyways.
And then that's why I was asking about the ship, because thinking about running towards the ship.
I think your main option is to fight right now,
Yeah.
and then let me try to handle it next turn.
Yeah.
I think that's our best bet because
Lock down.
We've got 3
Yeah.
turns. This chick's got 3 turns to try and figure her shit out while she's dying,
And she might crit.
and she might. Yeah, there's a good odds of things like that happening. I think try to hold your own right now. And I might have an idea.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go after Haste Boy.
All right, haste boy.
Fuck him up. Fuck him up, Sebastian!
That's a 21.
That's a
for the
hit.
first attack.
Holy shit.
And I'm gonna use a second slot Divine Smite on them as well.
Okay.
Yes.
Is that the highest slot you got?
Second, yeah.
Show me that highest slot you got. Does anybody need these D12s back? I don't think I'm going to be needing them anymore.
Yeah, because you're going to shoot.
Well, it depends on what happens right
Oh,
now.
that's very true.
21 damage.
Oh God.
See, that's
yeah.
good. Maybe
And
I
then-
don't need
Really good. So his back is turned to you as he just struck down Percy.
Yeah.
And I picture you just coming by him and just burying your axe.
"Oh, motherfucker!"
So hold on, let me do that. Yeah.
And then I'm gonna do another attack.
Okay.
That's a miss.
Okay, I'm sorry about that, but
That's all right.
you knocked his HP very low. Next up is the warrior. So here's where Sebastian gets swarmed. Luckily, his AC is really high. So
Still beginning
you
to
have
hit,
2
though.
great swords coming your way from the warriors.
Still only have 16.
They both miss.
Oh,
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, you're just like
shield, shield.
And then Percy, give me a death save.
Percy.
Do I add anything to it or just a straight?
Just a straight roll.
You got 10 or higher.
Yes!
Oh,
You
you
got
got
20!
Motherfucker!
Yes!
Oh my god!
Yes!
I wish I could move this camera right now. I could see that from here.
Beautiful.
Our reaction should spill that. That is so everything about it was natural. The 20, us.
So yeah, Percy, you gasp. You just like as rain's falling down on you. You have 1 HP.
Fuck
Oh
yeah,
my
I
God.
do.
Half your movement to stand up, but like no one's engaged with you.
Oh shit, son.
I can't believe that. I
Holy shit.
I thought maybe he might crit by the third one.
Unreal.
But
Unreal.
We are meant to live.
The gods told us.
all right, Jake or Percy, what do you do?
Oh, is it my turn?
Yeah, you're up.
Well, I guess that is your turn, right? Like
Getting
you
up?
death save and that's it. You know what?
I
Have a
don't
turn.
know.
Go.
So do I heal myself? Do I give myself higher AC?
At this point, how many times do we have to kill them?
Yes. Yeah. I am torn. Because if I heal myself, I'm just going to get hit and go down anyways. I'm going to cast bark skin on myself.
Okay.
So I'll touch my staff and then just my skin just turns to wood.
That's awesome.
And then I don't have any bonus actions, so I will just
stand there.
square up and again just say I told you over my dead body.
Oh, shit. All right. Well, next up is the leader guy, and fuck, he's engaged with Sebastian now because Sebastian is the
wrecked him.
immediate fucking threat. So
Oh,
3
yeah.
great swords attacks coming at you. We have a 20, an 18, and a 14. They all miss.
All right.
I was rolling really good earlier, and now it's coming back. You're in this new fighting mode. You've learned all his moves, and you're blocking everything. Carter, you're up.
Okay. Here's some logistical questions I have for you.
Okay.
The
Yes.
first is, can I land a part of the ship on 2 guys?
They'll
I
have to make
squish
deck
them?
saves.
That's
but
fine.
I think.
Can I get them and avoid my friends?
I think everyone will have to make deck save because that's super pinpoint.
Can I count all this as movement and still take an action?
Yes.
Okay.
Also, if you land the ship on one of your friends, that's fucking gonna be devastating.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
die.
Can I slow? Can I?
Can I
slow drop on
No,
it?
everyone will just move to the side.
Slow scrape across the ground.
Okay, so that's just too.
They're clustered up is the problem.
It's
They're
too risky,
literally
yeah.
clustered.
That was my plan. If you were still down, was to land the ship on these guys and say, "Fuck it, it's
You just
all
let
or
it drop.
nothing."
It's
Yeah,
not a bad
and just to
one.
try and miss you guys. But
Yeah.
okay, so now I'm conflicted. I think I am. God, I want to hop back on the cannon, but
Do it.
can I fire Eldritch Blast from my position without
Yeah,
damaging
you
the
just
ship?
peek out of the car and just start blasting.
Yeah, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast this guy I have hexed because he needs to die.
Yeah.
And there's just nothing for it. He's just got to die.
He's got to go, yeah.
All right. So the first one is an 18.
That hits.
There we go. That's that money shit I like.
That's that shit I do, like, kill him, be right.
Do I roll 2d10 now? I do.
You do.
It
You
is,
do.
yeah.
You do.
Murder him.
Yeah, that is a almost completely max damage roll. So 19 plus 6 is 25 damage.
He literally had 24 life.
Fuck him. Fuck that
So
guy.
he's engaging with Sebastian and his whole blast through his chest.
All right, next dude, I'm going to transfer Hex to the fighter that looks worse, I guess. The one which of you looks bad?
Both the fighters look almost at full HP.
She's
we haven't
not
touched
wild
them.
shaped. I'm fighting the one that I'm going to blast the one that is engaged with Percy.
I don't think any of them are. They're both.
I think they're all on him.
Yeah,
Whatever,
they're all-
one on the
everyone
right.
was on Sebastian.
I
He
just-
had 5 attacks come at
My
him.
right, his left. Fuck it.
I just talked a lot of shit.
No, it was a 9. 9 plus 7 is 16.
They have 16 AC.
Yes, dude.
I don't know
decisions.
if it's 2d10.
Yeah, it is.
Read that shit.
Yeah, because
It's 2d10 because you shoot 2 beams, I think.
the spell, blah blah blah, 5th level.
You can shoot another beam, right?
Oh, it's just 1d10. But
Oh, but it's 2 beams. That's fine. We'll hand wave it this time, but going forward.
well, let me make the second Eldritch Blast on this guy, and if I hit him, we'll keep the higher d10. or we'll keep my 9, and then I'll roll a d6 again. So let's just say I did 16 damage to him right now.
Okay. All right. So he's not down then. Yeah, he's back up.
I want to be fair.
Yeah, all right. Sorry, Tope.
14.
That's a miss.
On him.
Roll
Yeah.
similar to
Okay.
you guys right now.
So 16. So he's like on death's door. Like the beam goes through. We thought it hit his heart. It didn't. It was a little over here. And he's just like, oh, and he like chokes up blood, but he's still standing.
He's like, you missed my vital organs, and I'm like, all of them. And that's an old Dragon Ball quote.
Okay. So next up is Sebastian. You're up.
Kill this man.
I want to go after first attack against Hasten Boy over here. That's a crit.
Okay. Yeah. You.
The way it's supposed to be.
Yes.
Yeah. You. How do you kill him? Because he's got 8 HP.
I chop off his head.
Okay. Yeah.
I straight up just like full on just
Like
my
Red
mechanical
War,
arm just like
he chokes up the blood. And he's like, God damn it! And then that's when you get him.
Yes.
And then I will use my other attack on one of the other guys.
Yeah. Sure.
Please do.
That's going to be a hit. That's a 26.
Okay. You hit.
And then I'm going to use a Divine Smite on him as well.
You're having the turn I wanted to have.
All right. Let's see. 17 damage.
Oh God. Yeah. He's looking very well bloodied. Yeah. Anything else?
I think that is my channel of divinity. I can't see it. Is that an action or do we know?
It's an action.
It's an action.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll hold off on that then.
Okay, well, it's the warrior's turn, and quite frankly, their leader just went down. The Sky Wizards are down. They can see what's happening here. They're gonna run for it.
Okay.
They can take opportunity attacks from both of you guys.
Yeah.
How about from me?
For me too?
No, not for you. Cause
Not from the cockpit.
Yeah, that's not how that works.
Yeah, mechanic. Yeah.
That's a hit.
Okay, yeah, you hit him. Go ahead, and how much damage do you do?
I only did 11.
That's a miss.
Yeah.
That's 8
It's with
damage.
my stick.
Oh my gosh, he's barely alive, but they both make it out, and they're just dashing.
Cough blood.
Okay.
You guys can chase if you want. It's up to you guys.
What's my range on this cannon?
Okay. Your range is pretty far, so you can get one more shot in because again they're dashing, but you got to remember, civilian city beyond the line, like chasing them.
Well, I have
down with the
120
guns.
feet with the Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
Is that enough?
Well, my point is they're going to be out of this place in one more turn.
Yes, I
So
know.
this is your last turn. So go ahead. Yeah, you can fire on them.
I don't want to
Blast
kill
those
him.
boys.
I want to get someone to interrogate. That's my goal.
I mean, honestly, your gun's only going to be able to kill one possibly, and like.
Well, I want to like maybe Eldritch Blast them in their ankles or
Okay,
something.
that's
breaks
fine.
their knees.
You can go for the weakened one. That's the only one you're going to be able to drop.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna fire at that guy then. 6 plus 7 is 13.
Miss.
I'll try again. And 22.
That hits.
Okay, cool.
You got to do 8 damage.
Okay. Is he the one that's hexed?
Huh?
I have one of them hexed.
I guess so. Sure.
Sure, why not? Fuck it.
Do it.
12.
You drop him.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, and his friend just fucking books it.
Yeah, totally.
not even gonna say. All right, so you guys are in the rain, bleeding. The halberd's hovering. There's
Now
a
it's not.
fucking on the verge of death lizard folk guy out there in the middle of the shipyard, and 2 dead lizard folk guys right there.
I'm just leaning up against my stick and coughing up blood.
Yeah, I'm gonna. How's Sebastian? You do? I'll lower the ship into a docked position.
Yes.
And lower the ramp. And well, holy shit. Okay, so Sebastian, you good? Can you help me grab this guy, and then we'll get the hell out of here.
He just looks at him, spits some blood up on the ground. Yeah, let's go. Let's get him. But I want to take that one dude's arm before we go.
Sure.
You
totally do.
The special bracer thing.
Oh,
or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah, sure.
He
You
wants
can
to.
take
He
that.
wants to study that and
Yeah,
see
you
if
can
he can
study
utilize
that.
any of that.
We're going
Yeah.
straight Magnus Burnsides up in here.
Yeah.
Ripping
Yeah,
arms
sure.
off of people.
So-
You cut his arm off.
So
You got his arm.
I take
and
his
the
arm
bracer
because I
thing.
want to check that shit out. And we take the one lizard dude on.
Right. And then you guys drop that you grab that body, you drag it on board the halberd. Is that what
Well,
you
we're
guys
gonna,
leaving with it?
We're gonna restrain the
Yeah,
hell
yeah,
out of
yeah.
this
Oh,
guy.
yeah,
but
that's
yeah,
fine.
I
Yeah,
want
you totally. You
I
put him
want
in
to
the
figure out
fucking
what the hell's
cargo
going
ship.
on.
Sure. You strap him up, you load him in the halberd, and the halberd takes off from Zovra. through the rain and out into space, and that is where we're ending today's session of SuperQuest Saga. And now I gotta name a guy. I gotta come up with a name for this fucking lizard.
Backstory.
Who is this man?
Shit, yeah, who led a party?
Does he have a family?
Who knows?
What was your last meal? Did you eat someone's leg?
Is her name Martha?
I heard that's what you do.
Cry there, man. I was like, my tears are building up. I was like, this is the innocent bastard.
Dude.
No.
So much
Percy
almost
to the
death.
rescue, man.
You almost died.
You see that?
That character sheet.
You did almost die. Yeah.
You're still almost. You're not in good shape.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm
Let's call it.
I'm pretty pissed off right now.